Coral reefs have been a part of our ecosystem for tens of thousands of years. They are large, brightly colored underwater structures. Coral reefs can be found all over the world, but they thrive in warm, shallow waters with plenty of sunlight to nurture algae on which they feed. The largest coral reef colony is the Great Barrier Reef of Australia that extends 1,500 miles. Despite their hard exterior, coral reefs are very sensitive animals that face many threats. The major threats include ocean acidification. This occurs when atmospheric levels of CO2 increase, water pollution, and destructive fishing processes such as cyanide fishing. The most serious threat towards coral reefs is the warming of water due to climate change. As temperatures rise, microalgae breaks down. Microalgae gives corals their vibrant color, and so when the slightest change occurs in temperature, corals lose their color and appear bleached. This process is referred to as bleaching. Corals affected by bleaching often die off, and it becomes hard for them to fight off their predators and recover to their normal state. The high water temperature throughout 2016 has caused the worst destruction of the Australian Great Barrier Reef that has ever been recorded. The Center of Excellence for Coral Reef Studies reported that about 67% of coral reefs died in the worst hit northern section of the reef. The seawater temperatures recorded in early 2016 across the Great Barrier Reef were the highest ever recorded, being 1 degree higher than the average. This goes to show how the slightest changes can cause such detrimental effects. It is important to keep in mind that bleaching used to be an extremely rare process, that is until 1979. After that year, the phenomena of mass bleaching was seen for the very first time. Many experts say that the leading cause of mass bleaching is the continuous rise of global temperature. As a result of the Great Barrier Reef bleaching, 90% of the coral surrounding Lizard Island has died. This is a significant loss, as many research groups have labs set up in this particular area. Although coral reefs cover less than 1% of the ocean's floor, they are a very important part of our aquatic ecosystem. In fact, about 25% of all known marine species rely on reefs for food, shelter, and breeding. Therefore, the destruction of coral reefs can cause a huge impact within our ecosystems. The destruction of coral reefs not only affects aquatic life, but us humans as well. It is estimated that $30 billion USD is provided by corals annually. Following the destruction of coral reefs, about 500 million people around the world would lose their vital resources. In 2012, tourism of the Great Barrier Reef generated about $5.7 billion for the economy and created 69,000 jobs. Corals also foster medical advances. Reefs have been used in cancer research and HIV research. Because of the important roles that corals hold within our world, it is important for us to work towards solutions for their preservation rather than just dwelling on their loss. Scientists have discovered heat-resistant coral, a natural mutation that is found in remote Kimberley, where tropical tides create superheated tide pools. Despite the high water temperature, coral in this area have adapted and survived. Teams are working on targeting the gene that allows Kimberley coral to defend itself. But we can do something on our part too. It starts by reducing our carbon footprint. We can do this by placing the garbage in the right place and recycling. Using less fossil fuels can be done by walking, taking the TTC, carpooling, or biking. The most important thing that we can do is to create awareness. Without awareness, there is no way to move forward.